Twin Sisters Peaks Trail. Access is located about 6 miles south of Estes Park off of Highway 7. The two trailheads that will lead you to the start of the trail are Lily Lake Trail, which is where I started today, and Twin Sisters Trail, which is directly across the street. There are bathrooms at Lily Lake Trailhead if you need to go before you hit the trail. Both trailheads are in Rocky Mountain National Park boundaries, which means that it is a fee area, and beginning May 28th, 2021 to October 11th, timed permit system does go into effect, and you will need a timed permit if you want to access this trailhead between the hours of 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. Check out the mps.gov website for more information on the time permit system. When hiking the Twin Sisters Trail, it does go into Roosevelt National Forest shortly after the trailhead, re-enters Rocky Mountain National Park for about a mile or two, re-enters the Roosevelt National Forest boundaries. Today's hiking stats, about 8.2 miles round trip with a little over 2,500 feet of total elevation gain. So this can be a difficult hike depending on what kind of shape and conditioning you were in. Trail conditions on this fine spring day. There was absolutely no wind on the trail, no wind at Lily Lake where I began my hike, and all the way up to the summit. It was just a gorgeous day. I'm up on Twin Sisters East, and there's no wind up here. Hard snow, snow-packed trail, Got lucky today because it was a little cold out. It is spring when temps warm. The snow is gonna turn to slush, which may make it necessary for flotation. Today, microspikes were all that was needed to make this hike enjoyable. Especially after you cross the landslide area, that's where the trail starts to steepen quite a bit. Most of this trail does go through a dense forest. It's not a very well marked trail, but the path is pretty evident on which way to go. Once you get above tree line though, you may want to just keep an eye out for cairns or have a GPS map on your phone to make sure that you don't get off trail. You can spot the weather tower, radio tower, and just head in that general direction. There's two summits up there. Once you're above tree line, the majority of the difficult hiking is over. If you want to get to the summit of Twin Sisters East, it requires a little bit of class 1 climbing. You don't even really need to use your hands at all. You can kind of just walk up to the summit. Twin Sisters West, maybe a little bit of class 2, easy class 2 climbing. You do got to use your hands a little bit to get up to the summit. Normally these summits are very windy, powerful winds always come through that tunnel. Today that was not the case though. There was cloud and fogs everywhere. The clouds were below me when I was at the summit. The views of Long's Peak on this day were something that I haven't seen before. Looked like it was just engulfed in the sky, surrounded by clouds. It was pretty amazing. Reasons to hike Twin Sisters Peaks: the great views of Longs, Mount Meeker, and Mount Lady Washington. Also get some pretty cool views of the Mummy Mountain Range. It's an excellent conditioning hike. If you're looking to hike some taller peaks that are 12,000 feet or above, just a great hike to get some conditioning in with a little bit of elevation gain. I also like it because it's a hike that can be pretty much done all seasons. Winter and spring are my favorite times to hike Twin Sisters Peak, mainly because you're not going to get the crowds that you're going to get at the popular trails such as Bear Lake and Rocky Mountain National Park. Twin Sisters Peaks, just over 11,300 feet. It's a great little scramble, great hike. If you've been on this trail before, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your experience of hiking this trail. But until the next hike, I'm Dave Spates, hiking adventure photography.